A lot's been made of the size of the game in a lot of interviews that I've read. Talked about, I know you've had this question before, but with what we know up to now and all the fresh information that's come out, can you reassure fans of the last game that that huge world is not going to be sparsely populated?
Yeah, I mean, I think that was a big focus for us when we started the game was, you know, we knew we wanted to take the game into Gotham City. We were really excited by that prospect, but we definitely didn't want to lose what people loved about the first game by doing that. So, you know, the technical challenge for us was, well, can we make a game on that scale with that same level of attention to detail? And, you know, we basically said, if we can't do that, we're not going to make it, basically, because that's what we do, you know, that we're huge Batman fans, so we want to put in that same kind of care and attention to detail. So, you know, when you see the game, when you play the game, you'll see, you know, like totally that love and attention to detail is there. The legendary landmarks are there. I think the technical teams and the artistic teams and the design team, they've done an awesome job to kind of realise this place. And I think that's what makes it unique. You know, we said right at the start, we're not looking to make the biggest open world game ever. We're looking to make the most detailed and richest open world game ever. So, you know, and I think that's what the guys have done. I think have done a phenomenal job.
In terms of what's been revealed up to this point, I think you and Warner are doing a very clever job with, you drop the bombs now and again just when we're really looking for them. How many, a figure would be great, but just in terms of scope, how many big reveals or character reveals have we got to come before we see the game come out?
I mean, I think there's definitely more secrets to come. You know, there's definitely a lot more to reveal. But at the same time, we're kind of keen to do, you know, to an extent what we did on the first game, is that we're really proud of the story that we've written for this game, and we want people to experience it when they play the game. You know, like, you know, no one likes playing a game and you've kind of seen everything. You know, you've seen everything in the story beforehand. So, you know, there was a number of surprises when you played Arkham Asylum, and there will definitely be a lot of surprises still when you play this, when you get it in your hand. So, a lot of what we've shown and talked about already is all in the first 1 or 2 hours of the game. So we've not really shown any of the story or where it goes, and kind of for us that's the kind of really interesting thing. You know, like, I love the setup of this walled-off district of Gotham. You throw in all of the worst supervillains in the whole of the Arkhamverse and the whole of, you know, Batman's Rogues Gallery, and then what happens next? You know, they've all got their own objectives. They all want to do different things. You know, you've got Joker in there, totally different objectives to Penguin. You've got Zaz in there, a serial killer in there. What's he going to do? That's totally different to what the other supervillains are doing, and that's what we think creates a really nice kind of melting pot for this place. And the only thing standing in the way of all of these people getting what they want is Batman. So, that, you know, we felt that was a great setup for the game.
Right. Just very briefly on the Joker, we haven't really seen much so far other than that he's not in the best of states. Can we comfortably assume that he's not going to be too ill or dilapidated to not cause an impact on Batman's world?
I think it's fair to say, you know, definitely that when anything bad is happening in Gotham, that Joker's in there somewhere, right? Joker's got his finger in the pie somewhere. So, you know, Joker, I think no matter how ill he is, he will definitely find the time to mess around with Batman. I think that would definitely be fair to say.